Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex, the Comic Hoarder. Thank you so much for clicking play on this video. Right now, I'm going to do a recap of the best books that I got in 2021. They're right behind me. Hopefully, you guys are excited. The title says top 10, but I'm going to show you the top 13. Hopefully, you're ready. Here we go. Shortbox is the easiest and safest way to buy and sell graded comic books online. There's links in the description below for Apple and Android users. Also, Shortbox does a giveaway every single month, and this month it is a Star Wars #1 CBCS 7.0. You guys use the link in the description below. We really do appreciate it, and sign up and enter to win that Star Wars #1. Do I dare say that 2021 was the greatest year in my comic book collecting history? I guess this video and these next 13 books that I show will tell the story of how my 2021 did. You guys comment down below what you thought of this video, what you thought of these books, and also if you're brand new to the channel, would encourage you and invite you to hit that subscription button and hit that bell to be notified when there's future videos. All right, so we're going to get straight into this video. We're going to get straight into showing the books. There's a mix of DC, Marvel, Golden Age, Silver Age. It's going to be awesome, you guys. The first book that I will show, this is book number 13, is Batman 181. I got this from Champion City Collectibles. I'll put a link in the description below for his awesome website. Really, really great store and online shop. They've got raw, they've got graded, just amazing stuff, and awesome guy to work with. So 4.5 off-white pages, the first appearance of Poison Ivy from 1966. Awesome, beautiful presenting copy of Batman 181. There is the Champion City Collectibles logo. Really, really great stuff. Love this book. And happy to have a nice solid graded copy of it. You guys know me, anything like 4.0 to 6.0 is really, really in my sweet spot. That's what I love to collect for these Golden and Silver Age books. The next book up I got from eBay. I made an offer on this book and it was an upgrade. I think I had a 2.0 CGC graded, and the thing that bothered me was the top staple was detached, and the top staple looked like it had some impact damage, and it just really, really bothered me. So I got this more solid copy. So this is Action Comics 252, the first appearance of Supergirl. I think Supergirl is just an amazing character, as we see Batman 359 or Detective Comics 359, the first appearance of Batgirl Barbara Gordon. That book is going like sky high, and I don't feel like people are talking as much about this book. But Supergirl is just as important or just as awesome. I guess there's a Barbara Gordon character coming out soon on maybe HBO Max or something like that. But anyways, 4.0, it is cream to off-white pages. First appearance of Supergirl. It's an upgrade from my 2.0, and I really do love this 4.0 copy of this book. It's got some foxing at the top, but I can get past that. I can see past it. It doesn't have that impact damage and detached top staple, which just murdered the book for me when I owned it before. I feel like my Marvel fans and my Marvel friends are falling asleep right now, so I better show a Marvel book. This is very significant. Daredevil #1, graded at a 3.0, off-white to white pages. So I had a 4.0 and I traded it for one of the books that you'll see later. This one is a very solid 3.0. It does have some color breaking folds there at the top, but I pressed this book myself. Very pleased with how it turned out, and I got this in the humongous collection, the Silver Age and Bronze Age Marvel collection that my buddy and I, Tim, bought. Just absolutely love this book, and so happy that I did keep a copy of Daredevil #1 3.0. Couldn't be happier. It's definitely an awesome book, and so happy to have the first appearance of Matt Murdock. All right, I'm going to show some Golden Age right now. I made a deal on Instagram with Wolf Blitz for the Superman #26 4.0. Believe it or not, there's a 4.0 in this collection. So this is off-white to white pages from 1944, and this has a classic Goebbels war cover. So this guy, Goebbels, was the PR for the Nazi Germany. He was the PR director for Nazi Germany. So it's really cool that Superman is picking him up from this radio address or Radio Berlin address. He's got the Liberty Bell, and he's got Goebbels waving this propaganda piece. Really cool, awesome Golden Age Superman war cover. So love that, and happy to have this. And so grateful to Wolf Blitz for allowing me to trade him for that great historical piece. Then we also have, I got this from Comics for Trade on Instagram and Facebook. This is Superman number 7, the first appearance of Perry White. Now, Key Collector has no mention of Perry White in this comic book. They just said classic early Superman appearance. And I said, Key Collector, you are wrong, because I read this book and it is referred to as Mr. White. He is the news director at the Daily Planet, 4.0 off-white to white pages from 1940, the first appearance of Perry White, referred to as White in this comic book. Even CGC says the first appearance of Perry White. So you're going to argue with someone who read the book and CGC. I guess they're not going to argue, but they're going to neglect the fact that someone who read the book and then the people who are kind of somewhat official in the industry, CGC Universal Graders, say Perry White's first appearance. He's in the book, you guys, first appearance. Awesome to have a great first appearance in the Superman mythos in the Superman number 7. Got it from Comics for Trade. Really do appreciate it and love it. Okay, did some fact checking. In all fairness, they do have the first appearance of Perry White, as they're saying, but they say it's unnamed until issue number 10. So take it back. They do say Perry White, first appearance, but unnamed. And he's definitely named as White, Mr. White in this book. So I got this one also from Comics for Trade, and I was like, whatever it takes. When he posted it, I was like, you're not selling it, whatever it takes. So I made a 3-way deal with Champion City Collectibles. I sold him a bunch of books that he needed for his store, and then I asked Comics for Trade, what do you need? And so that's the deal that I made. Champion City Collectibles, honest guy, and I'm an honest seller as well. He offered me more money than what I needed for this book, and I said, nope, all I need is this. So I sold him the same amount of books. He offered me this price. I said, all I need is this to get this book. So wanted to do an honest deal, wanted to help him out as my friend who's helped me out get some of these awesome books. This is Superman number 4 from 1940, 3.0. And this is creamed off-white pages. Second appearance of Lex Luthor. Let's go. Awesome, awesome book. Great cover. Really, really cool cover. And you've got your Red Ryder Daisy air rifle on the back. Couldn't ask for more. Love it, love it. So grateful to have this, and so thankful for Champion City Collectibles for helping me out buying my books that he needed for his store, for his resale. And then Comics for Trade for doing the deal with me. Next one up is Superman number 3. This is from winter of 1940, 4.0, creamed off-white pages. Beautiful, beautiful yellow cover, Superman with a child jumping over the train cover. Awesome, awesome stuff. Got this from New Force Collectibles, Comics and Collectibles, and I was working with Rick on this deal. He allowed me to make payments on this, and so I really do appreciate that. I know it's not something that he does because values change so much. They weren't, the market wasn't as crazy when we started making the deal, but I finally made my last payment off in 2021 to get Superman number 3 from Rick from 1940, 4.0 off-white, creamed off-white pages. Really, really great book. All right, the next book that I'm going to show you is very, very special. So pay close, close attention, because if you ever find this book in an antique shop, in a grandma's attic or something like that, you will know that it's very, very special. And you may be like the 4th person I know in existence that owns this book. So the first one is Collecto6. He's the one that tipped me off to this 2 or 3 years ago. There's another Instagrammer or somebody else, I believe I did a search, that has this. And there may be one like on Reddit or somewhere that has it. So 3 at the most that I know, that I've seen in a very, very exhaustive search. I'm the 3rd or 4th person that I've ever seen a copy of this book. And this is a Gaiety magazine from September of 1941. It's an amazing pre-U.S. involvement in World War II war cover by Alex Schomburg. His signature is right down there. This is what I consider the rarest of rare Golden Age books. And I just think it's the most rare book you will find. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Anna Love has one, or if she knows of some, or maybe Stray Flexen knows of some, but this is the rarest of the rare Alex Schomburgs, in my opinion. And if you can find a book that has less than like 3 or 4 known copies, like some of the other Alex Schomburg covers, I would welcome the knowledge. But to my knowledge, this is the rarest Alex Schomburg cover ever. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully you guys can find one. I did like a 2-year search on eBay, found one, made an offer, or excuse me, I put in one bid, and I knew that if anyone else saw this book, I would be paying 2 or 3 times the price, because I was willing to pay 2 or 3 times the price for this book. But I lucked out hardcore. This is the rarest Alex Schomburg ever. All right, here is one for all of you Golden Age Timely fans. This is my 3rd Timely book, and I was really happy to find this book, and I love the way that it presents. I'm going to send it off to Sanderson Studios, Kenny Sanderson, at some point this year to have him work on it, get it into a conserved label. But this is All Winners Comics #1, 2.0 qualified off-white pages from summer of 1941. Look at this awesome cover. All Winners. It's got the whole squad there. It's got a zombie story with Captain America. It's got Human Torch and Toro, Angel. Oh, yeah, for all of the folks that are hardcore Fantastic Four #4, I love that book. I had a 6.5 white pages, and I let it go to get one of the books that you'll see in just a little bit, which I'm really, really happy about. But I love these early Timely appearances of Submariner. And if I can get these ones, I'm super satisfied and super happy. But really great, awesome, All Winners Comics #1. You can get this desk and this typewriter on the back. Really, really cool. So happy to have this. Another Alex Schomburg cover. And I'm really excited to see, hopefully you'll see more of this book. We'll see if Kenny Sanderson can do a little leaf casting here, make it look really, really nice. Get this spine roll corrected just a little bit. It's not too bad of a spine roll. It's just kind of like misaligned. I want to get the pages aligned and make sure everything is just secure and wonderful. You'll see more of that book this year. Another book that I hope you'll see more of this year, because it does have a spine roll and it's in one of these larger magazine cases, is this All Flash Quarterly #1. It's a 3.5 and it's off-white pages from the summer of 1941. So these books came out in the same year, same time period in the summer months. But this is All Flash Quarterly #1. Really, really great. It's the first ongoing original Flash story retold, or first solo title. That's what it is. First solo title for Flash. It does have a spine roll. And Kenny Sanderson at Sanderson Studios is going to be receiving this book as well. And he is very confident that his methods can get that spine roll out safely. Both staples are attached. And yeah, it's going to look great in a different case. A little pressing over here might help it out. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a grade bump on this book, maybe a point, or half a point to a full point, maybe even. So I'm guessing 4.0 to 4.5, and I would be ecstatic. But I would be mostly just super happy if I could get it into a regular size holder. Here is the back with this nice Red Ryder Daisy air rifle. Really beautiful. Have always loved this book. Was so happy that I could accomplish this and get this one last year. All right, #3 is this giant size X-Men #1 8.0 off-white to white pages. I had an 8.0 off-white to white pages before that I got from Newcastle Comics in St. Louis, and I got this one from Champion City Collectibles. Once again, did a really big deal trade with Champion City Collectibles to get this one and the Batman 181, and then the next book you'll see. Just did a monster trade. So if you guys know, I had some other super huge pickups this year. You don't see those in this video because most likely they went to him or to some other trade. Just really use those books to trade for what I wanted. Try not to spend as much money on, big money on comics this year. But this beautiful copy, first appearance of Colossus, Storm, Nightcrawler, Thunderbird, second appearance of Wolverine, first appearance of this brand new team. Awesome stuff. Beautiful cover in the background. This book is hot, then it's not as hot, then it's even hotter, then it's not as hot, then it's even hotter. This book is bound to be something. It's just so important to the X-Men, and mutants are coming, so I'm really happy to have this one. All right, and my second biggest pickup of the year. This is the 3rd time I've owned this book. The first 2 were 2.5s. I got both of them raw and graded them both. They came out 2.5s. This one is a 3.5. X-Men #1 from 1963. I got it from Champion City Collectibles. 3.5 off-white pages. First appearance of the X-Men. We've got Iceman, Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Jean Grey. We've got Beast, and we've got Angel, and the first appearance of Professor X and Magneto. And I got that sweet statue from Time Warp in St. Louis. Really excited about that as well. so happy that I was able to make this trade. Just a humongous trade. I cannot emphasize enough. It was such a big trade. And I think Champion City Collectibles got a lot of stuff that they've just been mowing through selling and have had really great success selling a lot of those books that I've sent them so far. And this is it. I'm so happy to have another X-Men #1 in the collection. This book is so, so important. And as a child, that was my #1 white whale, golden goose, everything that I wanted in comic books was that book. And so I'm so happy to have X-Men #1. First and second quarter of last year, comics went nuclear. And so I had so many amazing books. I did a top 50 video, and just a lot of those really, really amazing books went to get this book. My goal was to get the biggest book I could possibly get, biggest first appearance in the Golden Age I could possibly get. And I was able to hook up with Collectors Comics on eBay, and I messaged them, and we talked and worked out a deal that they were very happy. They got some amazing books. I mean, I decimated my top 50 in my collection, and they got a lot of those books. So I'm very, very happy for them. They did very, very well on those books because very shortly after we traded, those books went even higher. I mean, I'm talking thousands and thousands of dollars higher. So my Fantastic Four, #4, 6.5 white pages was one of them. X-Men #1, Fantastic Four #1. Those books went insane. But I looked at my acquisition cost for those books compared to what I was getting, and I'm very, very happy. My goal was to consolidate. I wanted to consolidate into something amazing. And this is the biggest book I have ever owned. This is the biggest book I've ever bought or traded for. It's All-Star Comics #8, 4.0 off-white pages, the first appearance of Wonder Woman. And this is an amazing cover. Everyone complains, well, Wonder Woman's not on the cover. Sensation Comics #1 is a much better cover. Yeah, it's a much better cover, and it's a very, very rare book. Also, Wonder Woman #1. This one is maybe 100 some copies graded on the CGC census. Just an amazingly beautiful copy. And just because Wonder Woman's not on the cover doesn't mean it's a bad cover. This is an awesome cover. You've got Hawkman, Spectre, Dr. Fate. You've got Starman. This book is awesome. Dr. Midnight. It's an amazing cover, and I love this book. I'm so, so happy to have this copy. First appearance of Wonder Woman. When I bought this book, it was probably in the $50,000 price range. I would bet that this book is the highest record that this book sold in this grade, I think, was $75,000. So I would assume it's somewhere in between $55,000, $60-some thousand for this one book, All-Star Comics #8, first appearance of Wonder Woman. And it's my cornerstone of my collection. Biggest book, biggest accomplishment in comics I've ever had. So love it. First appearance of Wonder Woman. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much once again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed looking at the comics that I showed. Hopefully you enjoyed hearing some of the stories about how I got those. Lots and lots of trading. Just get yourself out there. Put together a realistic package. Because I don't think Collectors Comics or Champion City Collectibles, I don't think they would want to trade for some of those big books with, X-Men #1 from 1990s. I don't think they want to do that. I really put my best foot forward when trying to make some of these deals, and just, really working hard. And if I said, hey, if this doesn't work, let me know, because I can come back with something different. I can rework my offer. Just please work with me. That's what I was doing this year. And hopefully I can do similar stuff in 2022. Hopefully you guys are excited for the year ahead. Let me know how your 2021 went. And also, one of my next videos is going to be 2022 buying goals. I'm going to make a list of the books that I want. I've already started it on my phone. So good stuff on that list. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all on the next one. See ya. Bye.